Hey there. My name is Damian, and yes, I have the deep voice still, like Darth Vader. I'm gonna be playing Aiden, 6'1", and from West Palm Beach, Florida. All right, here we go. My first word was moose, or at least that's what my mama used to say. I said moose before I said mom, and she was so mad. She never forgave me for it. Last words I wrote down, shit. Poetic. I meditated on it a lot. I wasn't being lazy. It felt right. Why? Shit. It's ending, you know? There are things I still want to do, but I don't have the time. Why don't you do them now? The things you want to do, why don't you do them now? I am doing them. I just want to do more of. Why'd you pause? I considered your question. I didn't pause. Peter, everyone in the fucking room saw you pause before you answered. I mean, fine. Let's do it your way. Everyone who saw him pause, raise your hands. Do me a favor, Peter. Rate your life out of 10. 7. That's 8. Not decent. That's not decent, Peter. That's B minus if it's an 8. C minus if it's a 7. That's not decent. I sucked at school, man. C minus would have made my mama thank God. What's missing? Why not a 10 out of 10? Nobody is a 10. You were never a 10? When my son was born, maybe. Then it creeped down to a 7. Don't say that like that's weird. That's how life works. You're at a C minus. You're an expert on how life works. Your life is a 10. Being you're like a life expert and all. Of course it is. Right. Because you're the butterfly. Peter, how hard did your mother hit you when she beat you? You talked about her twice. First time she was getting mad at you for something beyond your control. Second time you sounded relieved she was angry. Am I wrong? I don't want to talk about that. You have a son. Are you married? Yeah. Rate your marriage for me. Is it decent? 6, 7, C plus, C minus? 10. It was the conviction in your voice that really sold that. She's the best goddamn thing that ever happened to me. 10. You're a photographer. I Googled you. I Google everyone, by the way. I do my homework, too. Yearbook photographer. I do high school yearbooks. That's an important distinction. It is. You're not an artist. Here I'm digging up some deep. Peter, you're just an average Joe who hates his fucking job. I don't hate my job. All who think Peter hates his job, raise your hand. What do you want me to say? It's a job, man. You hate it. You hate it sometimes. No, stop resisting. You hate it all the goddamn time. You know why? Because it's your betrayal of your being. You gave up on your calling. I didn't give up anything. Don't make it sound dramatic. I wasn't that good at it. Tell me what you mean by that. I mean, not everyone gets to be, some people become craftsmen. No shame in that. I wasn't going to start on false narratives until tonight, but this is such a perfect example. What he said, that bullshit about some people becoming craftsmen, that's false narrative. That's what he tells himself to make sure his dreams stay impossible and far away. Hurts less that way. It's the answer you have when you ask yourself why you gave up, which you do every fucking